Okay, ready when you are.
Okay. Oh,
Canada,
Canada,
our home and native land,
land,
true patriot love, in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O
O
Canada,
Canada, we
we
stand
stand
on
on
guard
guard
for
for
thee.
thee. God
Godly
keep our
land,
land glorious and
glorious and
free.
free.
O
O
Canada,
Canada,
we
we
stand
stand
on
on
guard
guard
for
for
thee,
thee.
for thee.
oh,
O Canada, we
We
stand
stand on
on guard.
guard.
oh,
Oh, oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. For thee. Welcome on in, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are so back after a week long break. Lisa came to visit me in the United States, and yeah, it was a great time. And welcome on in, Captain Confusion. Congrats on getting the first. Hello, Squid Monarchy, holding me to my bet. Vanos Del Gaia is here and ready. Hello, Green Lantern fan. Playing some Digimon Storytime Stranger in PS5, and it's great. Yeah, people have been into that. That looks really cool. What a fantastic finish, Fleecy. That's right. Pat yourself on the back, Fleecy. It is a good performance. Plunged yourself for romance. That's right. Well, I did stream that one day with Fleecy. We did the co-op stream with The Root Trees Are Dead, which we will continue. Yeah. Um uh you got to see Fleecy too, Squid, so at least you got to see Fleecy. GLF got to see Fleecy too. Uh let's plunge right into some Broken Sword, shall we? Yeah, Fleecy saw GLF twice. Broken Sword. I feel like Broken Sword's a good fall game. Fall in Paris. With never seen GLF. GLF's not very hard to find. I hope you find GLF if you want. If you want to see GLF in live. Yeah, and Fleecy got to see me sword fight in a Ring of Fire. Hobbs was gonna come to that, but he wasn't able to make it. Yep, Squid got to eat food with Fleecy. GLF also got to eat food with Fleecy on a separate occasion. So where were we? I think any new places I've unlocked? Oh, do I go to the airport? God. Okay, so I can't go anywhere new from the airport yet. It was a grand time. Lunch was there too, I guess. It got rained on, yeah, how exciting. Let's watch GLF eat food the first time. Second time, we got to eat together. Get to watch GLF eat food? Oh, right, because we were, yeah, because GLF was on break, that's right. Yeah, we got to watch GLF eat food. Right. Maybe it's time to go back to the museum. Can you guys hear the game okay? I need to turn it up a bit. It looks like it's a little low. How's that? I got lots of compliments. I get lots of compliments on how I eat. You finally mastered it. Oh yeah, the dude's here now.
I beg your pardon. Are you Andre Lobineau?
That's me. You want my autograph?
No, I was told you may be able to help me.
Help?
My name is George Stobart. I'd like your professional opinion.
Well, okay, shoot.
GLF sliced his pear in half before he ate it. Yeah. Yeah, he's a fruit slicer.
I'd like to shake you by the hand, Andre.
Not now, Georgie.
Yep, spoiled Dead Poets Society for me. Yep. Yep, that was a good time. Spoiled the Dead Poets Society. I'd already seen it, so it didn't really matter, but yeah, that definitely happened. Yeah, Fleecy's very fun to watch movies with. Yeah, they all died. Yeah, it's working with the Dead Poets because they all die, right? Spoilers.
Take a look at this nose, Lobineau.
It really doesn't interest me, Georgie.
Yarp.
Does the guy in this photograph look familiar to you?
His
No.
photograph.
What do you make of this?
It's the biggest gemstone I've ever seen. Where did you get it?
From Professor Pegram's messenger boy.
Pegram? Professor Nigel Pegram? He's in Ireland,
Ireland.
investigating a Templar site, isn't he?
He was, until he disappeared.
Did Pegram find this on his dig?
Yeah, the site where this was found was a Templar castle. Do you think it could be part of the Templar treasure?
No, I shouldn't think so. You're not one of those crazies who think the Templars still exist, are you?
Well, I try to keep an open mind on the matter. What do you make of this ID card?
Uba.
Nothing.
What do you make of this tool?
Interesting. Where did you get it?
From a dig in Paris.
Vraiment? I didn't realize there were any excavations in progress in the city.
Is this the same voice actor who played Indy in Fate of Atlantis? I'm not sure. You'd have to check that.
Did I show you this tool?
Yes, you did, though I can't imagine why.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
Halamut is the name of the place where the Hashashin were based.
Hashashin!
Where is it?
Somewhere in what used to be called Persia. I'm not too hot on modern geography, I'm afraid. The most recent map I have shows America as an English colony.
I mean,
Do you recognize this white powder, Andre?
cocaine.
No,
What does this tissue mean to you?
nothing.
Nothing.
Do you know Pegram well?
Not really. I met him at a conference. I would have liked to talk to him in depth, but I didn't have time.
When was this?
Oh, back in the summer, July, I think.
The second week of July?
Maybe. Yes, it was, just before Bastille Day.
So Pegram was in Paris at the same time as the other victims.
Dun,
Pardon?
dun, dun.
Victims of what?
Nothing. Just thinking aloud. Does the name Montfaucon mean anything to you?
Sure, it was the most grisly spectacle in Paris until the Revolution.
A public toilet?
Montfaucon was the place of execution for many thousands. A dark temple of death, with row upon row of arches, each one framing a grim exhibit.
Grim
Scores
exhibit?
of rotting corpses swung on creaking rope, while the crows devoured their flesh.
Devoured their
That
flesh.
explains the image of the hanged man. I found a reference to Montfaucon in Ireland, in a village called Lochmarn. What can you tell me about Philippe le Bel?
He was responsible for the extermination of the Knights Templar.
I
Extermination.
know that, but why was Philip so hot to get rid of them?
Mostly because he wanted to get his hands on their treasure.
Their
He
treasure.
had an enormous debt and a lifelong war with England to fund.
A lifelong
The trouble
war.
was the Templars were a highly respected holy order.
A highly respected holy order.
I'd like your opinion on a medieval manuscript.
Medieval
Well,
manuscript.
Do you have it with you?
No, it's too fragile. And besides, there are certain people who'd stop at nothing to get their hands on it.
Intriguing. Do you have a copy of the text?
There isn't much, only a few Latin phrases. I was kind of hoping you'd help decipher the pictures.
Without seeing the manuscript, that's a tall order.
Well,
Just
I'm a
tell me
tall
one
man.
thing. What does the image of two men riding on the same horse suggest to you?
The Knights Templar.
Gay love.
Does the Templar seal appear on this manuscript? I'd love to see that for myself.
Can you tell me anything about the Knights Templar?
I sure can, Georgie.
Georgie?
Soldiers, diplomats, mercenaries, monks, bankers, you name it, the Templars fit the bill. The
in
greatest
one.
fighting force in Christendom, the militia of Christ.
The militia of Christ.
Jeez.
Jeez. Nice reaction.
The manuscript is being looked after by a friend.
Jeez, look at this
In
guy.
Paris?
Yeah. Not far from here,
Yay.
in fact.
Well, just give me the address and I'll come round and take a look.
I'm not so sure about that. Maybe I should check with her first.
Nah,
Female
just
friend?
Yeah, she's a woman.
send a guy
Maybe it was
over
my
to her apartment. It's
imagination.
fine. The door's
But
not
I
even
noticed
locked.
a predatory look in his
A
eye.
predatory look.
This friendly historian had turned into the big bad wolf.
Oh no.
This friend, who has the manuscript,
Oui, the anonymous girlfriend.
she lives at 361 Rue Jarry.
Ah, I know it well. I'll drop by. Just as soon as I can.
How did the Templars get their name?
From the
You
building
asked,
in
nope.
which they set up their headquarters.
Just sending a
The
random
King
dude
of
to her
Jerusalem
apartment.
gave them part of a mosque on the Temple Mount. It was said to have been the site of the original Temple of Solomon. The order became known first as the Knights of the Temple and later as the Knights Templar.
You're a mine of information, Andre.
Glad to be of help, Georgie.
Georgie? We all float down here, Georgie.
If the Templars were so powerful, how did this Philippe dude wipe them out?
Philippe?
By underhanded, dishonorable means, of course. The Pope was Clement V, a Frenchman.
French, huh?
That explains it.
Handy for Philippe.
Yeah, exactly,
Fate
Fleecy.
had nothing to do with it. He was
Georgie.
Philippe's puppet, planted to further his political ambitions. Philippe wanted the wealth of the Templars and used Clement to get it.
So what was Philippe's plan? What happened?
Sealed orders were sent out all over France, not to be opened until the appointed day.
History
It
lesson.
was Friday, July 13th.
Friday the
That's
13th.
the origin of our superstition regarding that date.
Jason
At
Voorhees.
dawn, throughout the whole of France, the Templars
Maybe Jason
were
Voorhees killed the
arrested.
Templars.
It was the biggest bust in the history of the world.
Big bust.
What happened to the Templars after their arrest?
Philippe was out for blood, so he handed the Templars over to the Inquisition. Not surprisingly, they confessed to a sensational and sordid list of blasphemies.
Like what?
Oh, the sort of things you read about in the gutter press. Devil worship, lewd sexual practices, spitting on the Holy Cross, that kind of thing.
Spitting on the
That
Holy
must have given
Cross.
their lawyers some headaches.
Whether or not the accusations were true, this was not good publicity.
Good luck, Fleecy.
Most of the charges were probably cooked up, but so were the Templars.
Good luck with work.
Literally. Hundreds of them were found guilty of heresy and flame grilled at the
Flame
stake.
grilled at the stake.
They died protesting their innocence.
Medium rare. Do your best, Flames. Yeah, go get him. Go get him, Fleecy.
But surely Philippe had no proof of his charges against the Templars.
A man will admit anything under torture. The Inquisition fabricated some nonsensical demon called Baphomet, and then suggested to their victims that this was what they worshipped.
But they didn't have to agree.
The records show a Templar coming to trial with both feet burnt off.
Yeah, that did happen.
Fragments of flesh and charred bone falling from the stumps. What would
Which
you
it's
not
a-
admit to stop such torment?
So there was no truth at all in the Baphomet accusations?
Not a shred. Almost every victim described the idol differently. No, Baphomet never existed outside the sick minds of the Inquisitors.
So Philippe stole the Templars' riches, huh?
Oh no, they weren't stupid. The king's troops
Very birdie,
marched
yeah.
first on the temple in Paris, then to the Templar home port at La Rochelle. There was no trace of the treasure, and the fleet of the Knights Templar had set sail.
So the guy playing George is Rolf Saxon, who has a strange resume. He was/is the narrator for Teletubbies, and he's appeared in a few of the most Mission Impossible films, including the most recent. A few of the Mission Impossible films, including the most recent. He also played Leo in The Witcher. I don't know who that is in The Witcher. It's an amazing name, yeah. Rolf Saxon.
How come the Templars became so wealthy?
There was a constant stream of new recruits to their ranks, many from noble families. They were required to swear a sacred oath of poverty, chastity, and obedience. So, their money, goods, and lands were donated to the order. The Templars soon held land in France, Scotland, England, Spain, most of Europe, in fact. The poor Knights of Christ became the wealthiest power in Christendom.
The only other Rolf I know is self-depreciating dog who plays piano. Oh, George Stobart.
Where was the site of Montfaucon?
To the northeast, near the Canal Saint-Martin, but there's nothing there now. The old gibbet was torn down during the Revolution.
Is it true the treasure of the Knights Templar was never found?
Who knows? So little knowledge of what really happened.
Oh, thank you, Green Lantern fan.
Oh, if it does, the truth has never been made public.
What do you mean by that?
The Templars have attained mythological status, like the King Arthur of the Britons. There are people even now who say the Templars still exist.
Do you think that's likely?
No, not for a minute.
All right, bye.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
Pardon me.
Got anything
Oui,
new to say?
monsieur?
Nope.
Forget it.
Forget it. This thing on him. What if I go back and talk to, Is he just gonna show up there? Jerry. Ooh, Jerry.
Hey, Nico.
Oh, hi. I didn't expect you back so soon.
Didn't expect you back so soon while I'm sitting at my table.
Have you found out any more about the Knights Templar?
Yes, I have. The guy responsible for their downfall was Philip IV, the King of France, otherwise known as Philippe le Bel.
I've heard of him.
Well, he is known to history as Philippe the Fair, but I doubt if the Templars called him that. I'm sure Andre will tell you all about him.
He sure did.
I'll see you again soon.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, where should I go? Should I go to the police?
Excuse me.
What do you want?
Have you heard of a man called Marquet?
Yes. He used to be known as the Mole of Montmartre. I heard he's been
Montmartre.
hospitalized, probably by one of his rivals.
Which hospital was Marquet taken to?
The Hagenmeyer Clinic in the Avenue des Hérissons.
Why was Marquet known as the Mole of Montmartre?
Because he lived in Montmartre, I suppose.
Yeah, but why the mole?
I don't know. Maybe he ruined people's lawns.
Real lawn ruiner.
Is Rosso here?
Yes, he is.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur. It's Stobart, monsieur. He insists on talking to you again.
Thank you, Moo.
The psychic detective.
What now, monsieur?
Ever heard of a guy called Marquet? Jacques Marquet?
Marquet. I know the name well. He has a record for suspected blackmail, kidnapping, arson, and art theft.
An all-rounder, huh? How come he's on the loose?
His bravado is matched only by the courtroom skills of his attorney.
Have you heard of the Knights Templar?
Les Templiers. But of course, monsieur,
Let's
their fame is
play.
widespread throughout France. We haven't forgotten them, unlike the rest of Europe.
It was the King of France who persecuted them, though.
Indeed.
That shook his cool.
Yeah.
Underneath his cultured facade, the man was real twitchy.
Oh yeah, real twitchy.
You're obviously a great admirer of the Knights Templar.
They were men of great honor, monsieur. The flower of chivalry.
The flower of
Not
chivalry.
everyone would share your views, Inspector.
Not everyone shares my passion for Bartok.
But if the Templars were as honorable as...
That's enough. I do not wish to hear your uninformed opinions, Stobart.
Touched a nerve.
Why do you get so wound up about the Knights Templar? They've been dead for centuries. I shouldn't have pushed my luck. Maybe his ancestors were Templars. Whatever. I saw the anger flare in his eyes like a distant summer thunderstorm.
The Templars were the first true internationalists. 800 years on, and still the world is fragmented by nationalistic flag-waving fools.
Flag waving fools.
You will excuse me.
But I have more to say. You have more dialogue. Can I get him back? Excuse me.
Excuse me,
What do you want now?
I love Press Your Luck. Great game show. No whammies.
is Rosso...
Yes, he is.
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur.
Get back here. I got more to say to you.
It's Stobart, monsieur. He insists on talking to you again.
Thank you, Moo.
Get back here.
What now, monsieur?
About those Templars.
Have you heard of Professor Pegram, the archaeologist?
Molly Pegram, the second son of Lord Barclay Pegram.
I don't know. I only read about him in a magazine.
So much for the efficacy of rehabilitation. What has he done this time?
He made an important archaeological find in Ireland. Do you know Pegram well?
I have connections with the family, but I wouldn't say I knew him at all.
Is his name really Molly?
Of course not. That was the nickname he was given at school. All his friends and acquaintances know him as Molly.
Oh, what's his real name?
Do you know a pair of thugs called Flap and Guido?
I have known those two since they graduated from special school. Flap is a nasty piece of work, but Guido is the real
Guido.
brains of the partnership. Where did you hear of them?
I met them out front of the Hotel Ubu.
They killed me in an alternate timeline.
So long, Inspector.
You didn't even say goodbye. How rude. Do I have a new airport? Oh, I can go to the hospital. Gotcha. Hospital. Who knows him by his nickname Molly, but his real name is...
The
Good one.
building managed to retain some of its original grandeur, but the modern additions look like a baseball cap on a statue of a medieval saint. There was no sign of the crew of the ambulance.
Ooh, free ambulance. I'll take it.
I felt a little guilty as I tried the door, like I was about to rob a grave. I gripped the handle with an involuntary tremble in my hand and pulled.
Yep, just open a
The
random
door
ambulance.
was locked. The door.
Methylene-dioxymethamphetamine.
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
That sound.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
Call me George if you like.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's my name.
My name's Benoit, but
Benoit?
everyone calls me Bunny.
Bunny?
That's right. I used to have this cute habit when I was a kid.
Keep it to yourself, Benoit.
I don't want to know about your bunny. Hey, what do you
What
think
does
is
this
handkerchief?
tissue mean to you?
Is that a nasal discharge, sir?
No, it's grease paint. What does this...
Is that a...
No! Shake my hand, Benoit.
I don't think that's a good idea, sir.
Who
How
wants to
come?
shake my hand?
Dermatitis.
I don't have dermatitis.
I do.
I do.
Do you know what this white powder is?
No, sir.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamet?
No, sir.
No, sir.
What does this tool suggest to you?
Isn't that used to snap the patient's ribs when exploring the abdomen?
I hope not.
I hope not. Better than I could pronounce it. Shake my hand. Pull my finger.
Have you ever heard of a guy named Merlin?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Does this gem mean anything to you?
Not me, sir.
Not me, sir.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur. I've never seen him before.
Does this false nose mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Do you know anything about a patient named Marquet?
No, sir, I don't know much about any of the patients.
I've never met a doctor who admits that he's only human.
I'm only a trainee, sir. I'm sure I'll get the hang of things.
See you later.
Right.
Good talk. Is that computer
Excuse
making
me?
all that noise?
Yes, sir?
Is this the Hagenmeyer Clinic?
That's correct.
I thought I was in a
was
garden
that guy?
center.
Oh, the plans. They were my idea. A
Like a
little
dentist
greenery
roll?
to evoke the spirit of nature. How may I help you?
What does this false nose remind you of?
Oh, it's a clown's nose.
Wow,
That's
somebody
right.
finally got it.
Why don't you give me a break and go and play with someone else?
Have you seen this man here at the clinic?
No, sir. And I never forget a face.
What does this gem suggest to you?
I advise you not to flash that around.
Oh, I've been showing it to
The hospital
everybody.
insurance wouldn't cover it if it was stolen.
Look at this ID pass.
So you're Merlin. Marquet's been asking for you.
For me?
Oh.
Yes. He was shouting your name when they brought him in here. Now, let me see. He was on ward B12, as I recall. Oh, he's being transferred to... Oh, dear. He's on ward J2. That's... Nurse Grendel's ward.
Uh-oh. Not Nurse Grendel.
What does this tool suggest to you?
Is it a crack detector?
Huh?
Polar explorers use them to poke about in the snow.
No.
No. I don't need a crack detector, thank you.
Have you heard of the Club Alamet?
No. It sounds romantic, doesn't it?
So
The kind of place
romantic.
where you get little umbrellas and whelks.
Huh?
Yes.
That's romantic. Is this plaster any use to you?
I'm allergic to plaster.
Okay.
I'd like to shake you by the hand.
Don't be fresh, young man.
Fresh?
Can you think of any use for this greasy tissue?
I guess you could use it to baste a roast turkey.
Yum.
What's so bad about Nurse Grendel?
She runs that ward like a South American prison.
Keeping a well-disciplined ward isn't a crime, is it?
Well disciplined. In the discipline and punishment stakes, she'd whip the butt off the Marquis de Sade. Everything, I mean everything, is done to a strict routine.
6 o'clock, alarm call. 6:10, bowel movements, and woe betide anyone who doesn't have a result. Those patients of hers are like Pavlova's dogs.
She sounds like a real nightmare.
And then some.
Why is an American working at this French hospital? I don't know. Maybe she just moved here. Hasn't gotten rid of her accent yet.
If Nurse Grendel is that bad, how come the authorities tolerate her?
She's like part of the furniture.
Oh, you mean she's been here a long time?
No, I mean there's not a man in this clinic who hasn't sprawled
Oh my
out.
god.
I was beginning to get the picture. This woman was jealous, with a big green capital J. How do I find Nurse Grendel's ward?
Down the corridor on the left, turn right at the senior consultant's washroom. Right again at the executive coffee lounge. Fair left past the administrator's sauna.
Ooh,
And
sauna.
turn left at the end. That's J2. And good luck.
Fuck.
Has Marquet been visited by a man in a clown costume?
Oh, no.
You haven't seen a man in disguise?
Well, there's Theodore the Bear. He comes every Thursday to entertain the children. Personally, I think he scares them half to death in that crummy old bear suit. If I was stuck on my back with tubes in every orifice, he's the last person I'd want to see.
How do I find Nurse Grendel's ward? Yowza. Yeah.
Has Marquet had a visit from a pair of gangsters?
I should hope not. Can you describe them?
A thin guy who looks like a weasel and his friend, the gorilla.
Sounds as if they escaped from a zoo.
Not too far off.
Thanks for your help, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Hey, Doc.
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Really? If you wish to make an appointment, see the receptionist.
Do you recognize this red nose, sir?
No, I do not. This is a hospital, not a circus ring. We minister to the sick in body, not the sick in mind.
You ever seen Patch Adams?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, sir, I do not.
Look at this, Doc. It's a genuine medieval type gemstone.
Yes, so I see. Remarkable.
Does the name Thomas Merlin mean anything to you?
No, it does not.
Does this tool mean anything to you?
Sacre bleu!
Sacre
That's
bleu.
exactly what I needed in my last operation.
It is?
I had to improvise with a knitting needle and a couple of corks.
What?
If only you'd been on hand at the time. My patient would have given his right arm for it.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamat?
No, sir, I have not.
Does this white powder mean anything to you?
Okay.
No, sir, I do not pretend to know the pharmacist's job.
Eh?
May I have the honor of shaking you by the hand?
You may not.
Yeah.
I don't encourage physical contact between my staff.
I'm not your staff.
What do you make of this tissue, sir?
Intéressant. I thought I knew the ins and outs of the human body, but this has me beat. If I were you, I'd have this sample analyzed.
Thanks for your help.
Alright, let's see if I can make it. Or if I had to write down those instructions. A few minutes later. Hours later. Who's lost? Go the other way. Oh,
As
that's
I
what it
turned
was.
the corner, I saw the source of the hellish noise which
What?
echoed through the corridors. It was an industrial polishing machine with an odd-looking guy in tow. Hello.
What's that?
I said hello.
Oh, hiya.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to talk to you for a minute.
That's what I thought you said. Don't look so down in the mouth. No matter how bad things seem, I never let life get on top of me.
Guys,
Yeah?
sus.
What's your secret?
Why, it's easy. All you have to do is smile and whistle this little tune.
You know what? If you start whistling, I'll bust you in the teeth.
Don't you dare
It's
whistle.
a deal.
Take a look at this red nose.
Are you a policeman?
No, this is a clown's nose, not a policeman's. Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Who is it?
That's what I'm asking you. Have you seen him before?
How should I know? You haven't told me who he is.
Oh my
Take a
god.
look at the photo.
Yeah, okay.
Now, have you seen him before?
No.
Jesus.
What do you think of this, Sam?
Oh boy. What is it?
A priceless gemstone found in a medieval castle in Ireland. Get me into Marquet's ward and it's yours.
I don't wear jewellery.
Oh my god.
Do you recognize this pass?
No, I don't. Should I?
No, but I wondered if you'd seen a stranger flashing it about.
No, sir. But if I had, Mr. Shiny would take care of him.
Mr. Shiny?
Would this tool be any use to you?
No, sir. Mr. Shiny has no user-serviceable parts.
Both his machines.
Whatever that means.
Do you recognize this matchbook?
You should never, ever play with matches.
I know that, but
People get hurt when they do.
sure.
We'll play
They
with
end up
matches.
in hospital, like the burger lady.
Ugh,
She
burger
was
lady.
so burned up, they didn't know whether to use bandages or onions.
Ugh.
Do you recognize this powder?
Is
Hey.
that dandruff?
Yes,
No
it's a
way.
fistful of
It
dandruff.
sure looks like dandruff.
It's plaster.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Would you like to shake my hand?
Not until I've washed, if you don't mind, sir. You can pick up all kinds of things in a hospital.
Like nurses, right?
No, sir. Bugs and germs. And fungal infections.
Ugh.
What does this tissue suggest to you?
You have a cold. What you need is vitamin C.
Vitamin
A
C.
side order of machine oil.
Do you know a nurse called Grendel?
Sure I do.
Is she on duty today?
Yeah. End of the corridor, ward J2.
Would Mr. Shiny be your polishing machine by any chance?
Please, don't call him that. He's more of a friend than a machine. I've had Mr. Shiny for 3 years, and he's never let me down once.
How come you got so attached to a polishing machine?
Who
I
wouldn't?
asked
Look
you
at it.
not to call him that. He's got a name, you know.
Yeah, Mr. Shiny. It's just that...
You think it's odd, don't you?
No,
Don't ya?
I don't mind. The rest of the staff think I'm twisted. I heard them snorking behind my back when I gave Mr. Shiny his weekly pull through.
Whatever you've got with this metal mop foot is probably a fine and noble thing.
It is. Say, it's not every day I meet someone as crazy as me.
Have you seen any unsavory characters lurking about in the quarters?
No, sir, I haven't. But I've got nothing to worry about. What's that, Mr. Shiny? You'd take good care of the rascals, I'll bet you would. With a friend like him, I've no fear of oppressors.
It must be a great comfort.
Gotta look after
He
Mr.
is.
Shiny.
Do you know where I'd find a patient called Marquet?
No, I'm not allowed on the wards with Mr. Shiny.
See you later.
Yeah, take care now.
Good talk.
There was no way I could improve on the sculpture with the janitor watching me.
Improve?
It was a life-sized marble figure of a guy in robes. The sculptor had tried to give him a look of paternal authority and concern. To my mind, he looked just plain constipated.
What? George Stobart, art critic.
I guess the water cooler was for the use of people lost in the corridors. Maybe the face of the unaccountably happy domestic had made me unduly suspicious. I mean, I knew it was only my imagination, but the water tasted, well, peculiar.
Maybe I'll have another glass.
Maybe the face of the I mean...
A few minutes later. Hours later. That back where I came from. Hey, Linux Sauna. Very nice OG point and clicking. Hell yeah. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Yep, doing the old broken sword. It's been so long since I last played this, I barely remember it. How are you doing? Nice to meet you.
I wasn't in the mood for shining floors.
Doing swell, but it's 3:15 in Finland. Nice.
It was a classic example of functionalism, like an early Soviet spacecraft. I almost expected to see a dog or a monkey leap out.
AM or PM?
Hey now, you can't go in there.
How come?
I'm responsible for the contents of that cupboard.
The door didn't have a sign or label or any kind of identification.
Did I go this way? Oh yeah, that's how I across. Oh, what happens if I unplug it? Drink. Oh, he's about to have an existential crisis.
As I
Give me some
tugged the
juice,
plug
hell yeah.
out of the socket, the polishing machine coughed, spluttered, and died.
He's like
Mr.
frozen.
Shiny, what's wrong, pal?
Stop wasting time, George. Yoink. Master of Disguise.
Dr. Stobart at your service.
You just gamed this whole series on Steam Deck, so cozy. Nice. I have only played the first and second, and I think I played a little bit of the third one.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Welcome to Jurassic Park, Meta Nightshade. Welcome on in. How are you doing tonight? Thank you for the 25 months of subs. I appreciate you. How are you doing? Ooh, you were playing Resident Evil 3. Nice. A new Broken Sword game's in the works, too. Didn't they come out with a fifth one recently? But it's nice that they're making another new one. That's cool. What if I talk to him now that I have the vest on?
Hello.
Oh, hi. No whistling, right?
No whistling.
Right.
Sixth one coming. Nice. That's cool. I'm glad they're keeping it going.
Nothing really.
You're gonna get upset at me because I'm, like, very obviously not a doctor.
Hey, Benoit.
Benoit.
There's no need to shout. What do you want?
Now he's got to make sure that spot's extra clean.
Do you know the nurse on Ward J2?
No, mister. This is my first day here. I can't wait to get my hands dirty. I was talking about treating my first patient, of course. I didn't mean I'd get my hands dirty with a nurse.
Ugh, Jesus.
See you later.
Right.
Get away from that, Jesus.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
I love how no
Oh, it
one's
doesn't
reacting.
matter.
The fact that I'm wearing a lab coat now. What about this guy?
Excuse me, sir.
You must be the new boy.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah, I must be.
I must be.
Well, stop wandering about and make yourself useful. Bernie, come here, boy. This is Benoit, my nephew. Can I trust you to look after him?
Do your own babysitting, Gramps.
Yeah.
Who do you think you are, anyhow?
I am Felix Hagenmeyer.
And may I say what an honor it is to meet you in person, sir. You are on my medical wall of fame. Right up there with Pasteur and Leary.
Huh?
I look on it as a privilege, no, an honor, to look after your nephew, sir.
He is
That's the
fresh out
spirit.
of medical school. It will open his eyes to see a real doctor on the job.
I'll bet.
That's me.
Show him around.
A real
Let him see
doctor.
Some real suffering.
So long, Hagenmeyer.
Yeah, I dabble. We did all of the LucasArts games last year. Went through all of them. Even some of the older ones. And, yeah. We throw a point-and-click game on every once in a while. This one was a requested one, and I think I'm going to just occasionally go through this series as well. Yeah, that was our summer of adventure that went into, like, the fall. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Yeah, and I had played some of them before, and some of them were first-time playthroughs. That was a fun time. Did, all of the Monkey Islands, even Escape from Monkey Island, which was not a fun time. Everything else in that series is really good, though.
Good afternoon, Doctor.
Oh, hi. Is this Ward J2?
Yes, sir. The patients are ready for your inspection, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. Well, who's first?
Monsieur Croquet in bed 2.
What's his problem?
He's been complaining of loss of consciousness. You'll need this, Doctor.
This white powder.
She gave me a long, narrow metal box and a stunning smile. Thanks. Hi, I'm Dr. Stobart.
Hello, Doctor.
The nurse told me you keep losing consciousness.
That's right. I've had the problem as long as I can remember. It's a real out-of-body experience. Like death, but not so conclusive.
I see. How long does it last?
Just a fraction of a second, and then I recover.
I might
Pass
not
out
have
for a
been a
second.
doctor, but I was formulating a diagnosis all the same.
Yeah.
This guy was nuts. I know exactly what you mean. It's known in the medical field as blinking.
Is it serious?
Of course it isn't serious. It's perfectly natural.
But just think, 2 seconds every minute. Why, that's almost half an hour every day. 2 weeks
What?
out of every year spent in total darkness.
I don't have time to listen to this baloney.
Said that out loud. Imagine if your doctor said, I don't have time to listen to this baloney.
Which bed is Marquet in?
He's round the corner, in solitary.
What's the matter with him?
I don't know, but the men who brought him in were wearing masks and rubber gloves. Hey, you're a doctor. How come you don't know?
We doctors don't know everything.
Then how come you act like you do?
Do you recognize this red nose?
Do you
Yeah,
recognize
I
this
don't.
red nose?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Nah, Doctor. Who is it?
A cold-blooded killer.
One of your colleagues?
Ah ha ha ha.
He really is a murderer.
I've never seen him before.
Does this gem mean anything to you?
No, Doctor.
Have you heard of a guy called Merlin?
No, Doctor.
No, doctor.
Do you know what this tool is used for?
Eye surgery.
Yeah.
That's a dumb thing to say. It's not sharp enough.
Hmm?
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamut?
Nah, I haven't.
Do you know what this is?
Okay.
Is it self-raising flour?
Ooh,
No.
that's a good guess.
Do you know what this piece of equipment is called?
No, I don't.
I don't even know
I
what that
thought
is.
about giving him an electric shock, but I just couldn't do that to a sick guy.
Oh, come on.
Have you any idea what this is?
Please, take it away before I throw up.
You good?
Has Marquet had any visitors?
Nah, neither have I. That's the worst thing about being in hospital. You feel like the rest of the world has abandoned you.
Well, you know how it is. Life goes on.
Thanks for those comforting words.
Well, goodbye and good luck.
Thanks, Doc.
Well, he seems to be dying.
Could you take a look at the client in bed number 3 now? His name is Eric Sopmarsh.
What's his problem?
He's delirious. He just now came out of theater. He's recovering from major surgery.
I'll have him up and about before you can say, Lazarus, get out of your bed and walk. Hello? Anybody home?
Who are you?
My name is Dr. Stobart, and I'm
Don't
here
give your
to
real
take you
name.
down the rocky road to recovery.
Dr. Monroe said there was no cure for what I've got.
Your problem is you stayed in bed too long.
Are you sure you're a qualified doctor?
You better believe it.
Yep.
Do you recognize this red nose?
Doesn't that belong to Boissy?
No. I found it in a sewer.
He's a clown, you know. You wouldn't think so to look at him now, would you?
No.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, Doctor. Who is it?
A cold-blooded
Cold-blooded killer.
Really? He's a dead ringer for my bank manager. Of course, Mr. Soames hasn't got a scar, and he doesn't come from the Middle East. His hair's a lot grayer, too. Otherwise,
Just
it's
like
just
him.
like him.
Remarkable. Does this gem mean anything to you?
No, Doctor. Is this some kind of test?
If it was, you would have failed. Have you heard of a guy called Merlin?
No, Doctor.
Do you know what this tool is used for?
I'd rather not, Doctor.
I'd rather not.
Ignorance is bliss, as they say.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamut?
I'm not really a nightclub man, Doctor. A game of whist and a glass of ginger wine is about my limit.
Do you know what this
cocaine.
is?
It looks like plaster.
Oh,
How
wow.
did you know that?
I'm a plasterer.
He's a plasterer.
I'm going to take your blood pressure.
Why?
I'm a doctor. It's my job. I thought about giving him an electric shock, but I just couldn't do that to a sick guy.
Come on, George.
Have you any idea what this is?
No, Doctor. I wouldn't even like to guess.
What can you tell me about Marquet?
He's the man in the private room, isn't he? That room was mine before I was tossed out like a common squatter.
Common squatter.
Do you know what's wrong with Marquet?
They won't even say what's wrong with me. Tell me, Doctor, what's your opinion?
You're dying.
It's too early to say.
But I've been here for 3 months.
Jesus.
What's your impression of Nurse Grendel?
She's a very efficient young woman.
Efficient? You make her sound like a vacuum cleaner.
I've no complaints.
The retro-oriented pointing clickers wanted to share that Split Town 1.0 is released. It might resonate on you. It's in the spirit of Sam and Max Day of the Tentacle. Oh, cool. I've never heard of that. I'll definitely check it out.
The woman in reception described Nurse Grendel as
Thanks
a
for the rec.
monster.
Well, that's simply not true. She's quite strict, but that's her job, isn't it? You've got to have discipline in a place like this.
See you later.
See you later, alligator. Okay. Time for a short break. I'll be right back in about 3 minutes. BRB, everybody.
Serve the public trust. Protect the innocent. Uphold the law.
And we're back. And thank you so much for the Prime subscription, GLF. I appreciate it. Your Prime directives. There we go. Prime directive. That's Prime. Serve the public trust.
Doctor?
What is it now,
do?
nurse?
Number 2 again. He won't tell me what he wants. He says he'll only talk to a man.
Ugh.
Do I have to? That guy's nuts.
Doctor, I'm surprised at you. There's no way to talk about our clients.
Okay, I'll see him. But I'm telling you, he's a hypochondriac.
Yeah, I took a look at that Split Town game.
Hello again.
Looks pretty good. Definitely watch for it to go on sale.
Do you know what this piece of equipment is called?
No, I don't.
Oh, I don't have any like real dialogue options.
Do you recognize this red nose?
Nah, I don't.
Yeah, I mean ads aren't going anywhere, so doing the breaks. Then
Are you sure you don't recognize this man?
Nah, Doctor.
yeah, doctor.
Do you know what this is?
Is it self-rated?
No. Well, goodbye and good luck.
Thanks, Doc.
The guy was sick. His face was the same shade of gray as the pillow beneath his head. I wondered whether I ought to call the nurse. Maybe check him out for breathing. Hey, Benoit!
There's no need to shout. What do you want?
Forget it.
I just...
Doctor!
Doctor?
What is it?
You haven't taken my blood pressure.
Okay.
Seems fine to me.
You're not doing it right.
Of course I am.
No, you're not. Dr. Monroe never did it like that.
I can't take a satisfactory reading while you're excited like this. I'll come back later.
Goodbye.
Oh, Doctor.
What now?
You didn't finish.
Oh my god, okay.
Okay, let's try again.
You don't have the first idea what you're doing, do you?
I'll come back when you've recovered your manners.
Mm-hmm.
No way. This guy didn't look sick to me. He didn't have spots or stitches, and he certainly didn't have a fever.
The word where people go where they're not actually sick.
Pardon me, nurse.
Oui, monsieur?
Do you have any clowns on the ward?
Why, yes, we do. A professional clown.
I'll bet he lightens the place up.
Hardly. Monsieur Boissy has been in a
Boissy?
coma for the last 3 months.
Oh no.
What's wrong with Boissy?
He was involved in a very nasty accident. A silly stunt involving a unicycle. His current condition is due to post-traumatic shock. It's unlikely he'll ever perform as a clown again.
It's an ill wind that blows nobody any good. Do you have a patient named Marquet on this ward?
Oui, monsieur. He is in the private room at the end of the ward. He has been placed in strict isolation.
Why is Marquet in quarantine?
If you wish to know more, you'll have to speak to Herr Hagenmeier. All I know is that Marquet's room is strictly out of bounds.
Do you know who paid for Marquet's room?
No, of course I don't.
Preferential treatment like that must cost an arm and a leg.
That's not my concern, monsieur.
Do you recognize this red nose?
Oh dear, I don't think he'll be needing that again.
Who?
Monsieur Boissy, the comatose clown.
Do you recognize...
Oh,
Who? Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Look at this
No, I
photograph.
Does this gem mean anything to you?
it's beautiful, but I've never seen it before.
Do you know Merlin of Gruber Electronics?
No, I don't.
Does this tool mean anything to you?
I don't recognize it.
Does this mean anything to you?
The Club Alamut? I've never heard of it.
Is this plaster any use to you?
No, it isn't.
Want
What
my
is
cocaine?
this device?
It's for taking the patient's blood pressure, doctor.
That'd be very concerning.
Would you like to shake hands with me?
Well,
No, it's okay. Forget it. I didn't really want to use it on her anyway.
Really?
Do you recognize this tissue?
no, I don't. It looks like a chronic health risk to me.
Well, I've been carrying it around for days and I'm okay. My pocket's getting a little soggy. Thank you, nurse.
Au revoir, monsieur.
His temperature was normal, with little fluctuation either way. The name on the chart was Sopmarsh. Now, I was no doctor, but this guy looked dead to me.
He's dead, Jim.
According to the chart, this guy was called Croquet. The graph showed a steady decline in his pulse rate and an increase in his blood pressure. It kind of shook me to see this guy's life reduced to a few jagged lines. The poor guy's temperature had been up and down like a white knuckle ride. No wonder he looked so sick. The name on the chart was Boissy.
Oh, that's the clown. Start putting grease paint on it. Love how they use his clown name and not his real name on his chart.
Hey, Benoit!
Yes, sir?
Here, take this pressure gauge.
Thank you, sir. What do you want me to do with it?
Well, keep it safe until I think of something. Hey, Benoit!
Yes, sir?
Take his pressure. But I don't have to.
Are you ready with that pressure gauge?
Primed and ready to pump, sir. What do you want me to do with it?
Use it on Eric Sopmarsh.
Okay.
Do anything for you? Oh, cool. Okay. Next focus, we're going to leave Percival Stone. Nice.
It was a life-sized marble figure of a guy in robes. The sculptor had tried to give him a look of paternal authority and concern. To my mind, he looked just plain constipated. I'm Dr. Stobart.
Bonjour, docteur.
Have you heard of a guy called Marquet?
He's in quarantine, doc, right behind this here door.
Marquet is just the man I wanted to see.
I wouldn't go in there if I was you.
Why not?
He has anthrax.
Ooh, that's not good.
I have to visit my patient.
What for?
Routine. I have to check he's still breathing.
What if he's not?
I'll sign the certificate and register his bed as vacant.
That's a cold and distant attitude to death.
Well, I've been institutionalized to the
for
point
you.
of godlike aloofness.
The white coat suits you.
Thanks. Have you seen any suspicious characters on the ward?
Yeah, I have.
A gorilla and a weasel?
No, this was a tatty old bear.
How was the bear acting suspiciously?
Well, he was wearing a homburg.
Is that against the law?
No, but it's pretty weird for a bear.
Don't you think it's possible that the bear was a man in disguise?
Well, obviously, I'm not completely stupid.
Obvious.
But who would go to the bother of disguising himself as a bear? It's not as if he'd blend in with the surroundings. I checked with base to see if any bears had been reported missing from the zoo or a traveling circus. They told me to sit tight until reinforcements arrive. I guess they're right. I'd be stupid to tackle a bear single-handed.
We need to get that Archer quote of Archer saying balls when they had that episode with the French guy named Benoit. Oh, yeah. I've never actually really watched Archer. Yep, George's lawyer. It's an absolutely insane conversation. And it was really long, too. It just kept going.
Do you recognize this red nose?
Don't get cute with me.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, I have never seen him before.
Do you recognize this gem?
It isn't an emerald, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
No,
Thanks.
emeralds are green.
Are you Thomas Merlin of Gruber Electronics?
No.
Then you won't be needing this.
Hey, Mariah Carey, Xmas sing-along. Someone say H. John Benjamin? What's up, Plunja? Ah, the classic. The return of a classic. He says balls probably 100 times immediately after anyone says Benoit's name in the app.
What do you think this tool is used for?
Branding mice without bending down.
Nice.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamet?
No. It sounds Middle Eastern.
Can you think of any sensible use for this plaster?
Sensible? No. Puerile? Yes. But you've probably thought of those already.
Would you like to shake hands?
What
No.
for?
As a gesture of goodwill.
On reflection? No.
Smart man.
What does this tissue suggest to you?
It looks as if it has been used to wipe Satan's bottom.
I hate to
Nice.
say it, but you could be right. Catch you later, officer.
Au revoir, Doc. If you see that bear, kick him in the nuts.
That would be a great thing if you didn't. If you just left without getting the bear conversation.
Rather
comedy,
you
yeah.
than me, pal.
Let's get some anthrax. Damn.
Marquet?
Yes, I am Marquet. I've been expecting you.
You
You
specifically?
have?
Well, what are you waiting for? Get it over with.
I just want to know what I should do with the gem.
The Lahmar gem.
Yeah, right here in my pocket.
I thought you were one of the assassins.
Hash assassins.
Not
Hash
me.
browns?
I never inhaled.
So
Yeah, don't inhale.
you were sent in my place.
Yeah. You could hardly make the trip to Ireland in your condition. What should I do with the gem?
Deliver it to the Grandmaster quickly.
Grandmaster Flash?
Him that I have found the tripod
Nice, GLF.
right here in Paris.
What, you have it?
Not yet, but it's being taken care of. I hired a couple of stooges with a flair for petty crime.
Would that be Flap
Dang
and
Freemasons.
Guido by any chance?
You know them?
We've met. What about the Hashashi?
They killed me in an alternate timeline.
Is more likely to have followed Klausner. He'll stop at nothing to prevent the reforging of the sword.
The broken
That's
sword?
bad, is it?
As for Klausner, he has gone off to Syria on a wild goose chase.
They have geese in Syria?
He has a theory about the location of the...
That's enough excitement for one day, Monsieur Marquet. What are you doing here?
Talking to this patient, of course.
Monsieur Marquet is my patient. If Herr Hagenmeyer was to hear that...
Okay, I'm going. I'd learned all I could from Marquet anyhow.
Ah, there you are, sir. I was just coming to look for you. I finished with your pressure gauge.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks, Bunny.
What's that noise? It sounds as if someone's having a cardiac arrest.
The doctor was
It's
Khan.
all right. The doctor's in there with him.
Oh my god. You idiot, George.
Are you sure he was a doctor?
Oui, monsieur. He showed me his ID. It was Dr. Braille.
There's no Dr. Braille working here.
He's an imposter.
Just like
The
me.
door's locked. Help me, officer.
Stand back, monsieur.
Shooting the door open. Classic. Back in Nico's apartment.
I found Jacques Marquet.
Did he talk?
Yeah, he talked. For the very last time.
He's dead.
Yeah. Killed in cold blood by a bogus doctor.
That's despicable. What kind of guy would pass himself off as a doctor and take advantage of a dying man?
Oh gee, I don't know.
Was it Khan?
No, I don't know who he was, but it certainly wasn't Khan.
How can he be so
He got
sure?
away, out the window. Have you ever heard of the Hashi-Ashin?
Hashi-Ashin?
Marquet said that they were his biggest enemy.
His biggest enemy was the bogus doctor.
Well, maybe the
Don't
bogus doctor
remind
was a
me.
Hashi-Shin.
That guy was evil. He had wild, staring eyes like a dead fish. I'll never trust a doctor again.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Leadipus! Welcome to Jurassic Park. Hashi-Ashin. Well, come on in, Leadipus. How are you doing? Go check out Leadipus. Thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate you. Thank you for the 2-month streak. How's Night in the Woods doing? Going?
Do you think the assassin was responsible for killing Marquet?
I don't think so. He could have finished him off the first time. Besides, Marquet would have recognized him.
He was pumped to the gills with sedatives. He wouldn't have recognized the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse unless they'd introduced themselves.
4 horsemen of the apocalypse?
Can you think of any use for this?
That's a thing for measuring blood pressure, isn't it?
That's right,
What are
Nico.
you doing with that?
I
picked it
pretended
up
to be
in
a doctor.
hospital. It could be useful.
You ought to take it back. Don't you feel guilty?
Not really.
No.
Doing good. Night in the Woods is good, but proving longer than I would have liked. Overstaying its
I
welcome.
guess I'd better go back and talk to that weirdo.
Which one, Rosso or Sergeant Moo? Oh, but you're referring to Andre.
I'll let you work it out.
Get back to your writing. Good, good, good. They already rebuilt the cafe?
Excuse me, officer.
And how may I help you?
What do you know about the Knights Templar?
Les
Oh,
Templiers.
Templar.
Only that they were excommunicated in 1312 and hanged in their dozens within this very square.
Boy, what they teach in the police academy these days.
No, monsieur. I read it on that board over there.
Shouldn't you be off directing traffic or something?
What traffic?
You have seen the Parisian traffic, no?
Yeah, so?
I could direct the traffic. The most dangerous, the east side of Rome. Or I can sit here and enjoy the sun, the architecture, and the so-so Sauvignon. Which
So-so
would you
Sauvignon.
choose?
Yeah, but I'm not a policeman. What happened to duty?
An
Haha, duty.
excellent question, monsieur.
Does this red nose mean anything to you?
Aha! A prosthetic nose. Very significant.
Very significant.
No, I am just having a little joke.
Ha 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 ha.
Have you seen this man before?
No. Who is it?
I believe him to be an international assassin.
A cold-blooded killer.
Is that all you can say? Oh.
I did wonder if I should say that I believe you to be an international paranoiac, but it didn't seem polite.
Oh, you're being polite now.
Look at this gem. What do you think?
Cut glass.
Oh,
no, it's
cut
not.
glass.
It's for real.
What kind
fake?
of madman would go around waving a priceless gem under people's noses?
So
Me?
either it's glass or I'm mad? I didn't like to think about that for too long. Take a look at this.
Ah, an electrician. My TV has been acting up. Could you fix it?
Oh yeah, I'll get right
No,
on that.
This isn't my ID. Do you know what this is?
It's a sewer key.
Does it mean anything to you?
Do you belong to some obscure arm of the Masons?
Yes.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
The pattern looks Middle Eastern. Beyond that, who knows?
Do you know what this is?
Okay.
Aha! You Americans with your notorious nose candy.
Yep, start
I
some
read
up.
Hollywood Wives. I know all about it.
If you tried to sniff this stuff, you'd wall up your nostrils. It's plaster
Wait,
of
that's not what he
Paris.
It is. Thank heaven. For one awful moment, I thought I might actually have to arrest somebody. Alors, the paperwork. You have no idea.
The laziest cop in France.
What do you think of this?
A blood pressure sleeve.
Don't you want to know why I'm carrying it?
No, that would be dangerously similar to making inquiries. I
Gotcha.
might get a reputation for taking my job seriously.
Wouldn't want that.
Would you like to shake? I stopped myself barely in time. Electrocuting a cop would not have been smart.
Come
They'd
on,
rebuilt the
George.
Bastille just so they could throw me in and throw away the key. What do you make of this grease paint stained tissue?
Delightful. Would you like to see some of my
Coward.
used tissues?
Hell no.
Hell no!
Please put yours away.
And George isn't willing
I'll see you
to
around.
take what he's
Oui,
dishing
monsieur.
out.
I'll be there.
Be there?
A typically Parisian sidewalk cafe. Last time I visited one of those, it blew up. I decided I was happy enough right where I was. Fixed to the wall was a sign in 3 languages. In French, English, and German it read, "In 1312, Pope Clement V dissolved the Knightly Order of the Templars and excommunicated its members on charges of heresy. In the following 2 years,
Heretics.
many of the knights were hanged on this site. Their Grand Master, Jacques de Molay, was burnt at the stake on an island in the Seine."
Hey, look, GLF, do you know what these are? You know what these are right here? GLF, do you know what these are? You know what these are, GLF? You know what these are? You know what these are, GLF? You know what these are? What this architectural phenomenon is right here? No. These are... These things right here, these are flying buttresses. They're flying buttresses.
I didn't have time to sit around. A row of old pews, beautifully carved and glowing with polish. I thought of all the people who must have sat here over the decades. All those Parisian derrieres, firm buttocks of the young ladies.
What?
The flabby flesh of the old men.
Why are you thinking of
Wasn't
this?
a pleasing image, so I went back to the young ladies.
Flying buttresses?
Whoa!
Whoa! Oh. George is a little weird. George is an ass man, clearly.
A row of old... I thought all those firm, the flabby flesh of the old men.
Flabby
that
flesh.
Wasn't a...
Why did he
Whoa!
just say... What? Why does he just yell whoa at the end of that? Whoa! Welcome back, Fleecy. Flying each. And he gets so horny when he walked into this place. He just likes churches.
Waiting in prayer for the judgment day. A knight's tomb, his effigy in marble lying in perpetual state. A knight there in the company of his fellows. Biblical references engraved into the tomb edge to guide his way to the next world, I guess.
Can't tell what that emote is. The first one is. But I get the butt dresses. It's a fly? That's a fly? That's not a fly on my screen. I'm gonna screenshot this. Because that is definitely not a fly. Or am I just looking at it wrong? I don't know. It doesn't look like a fly. Like a bug? Like a bug the fly? Well, it was Fleecy made the same thing. Super Joke Everybody's hijacked the stream. Well, Fleecy did it first, and it's the same thing for Fleecy. Okay, that's not what it's showing up as for me. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna post it in Discord. It doesn't look like a fly to me. It looks like a... It looks like a... I don't know, like it's a half circle with like lines in it. Like, I don't know. I know this is hijacking the stream for a bit, but like, I have to make this known. Like, is this supposed to be a fly? Why isn't this? There we go. I'm gonna post it in. Lacey posted it and then you posted it, and it's both. It's not showing up as a fly in on my screen, but what it's supposed to be. But I don't see a fly. There, it's posted in general. This is what I'm seeing. It does not look like a fly to me. I don't know if I'm just like looking at it wrong somehow, but you guys look at that and tell me what you see. All right, back to the game. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know why it's. I don't know what that's supposed to be.
The statue had any secrets. It was concealing them pretty well.
Yeah, it's bizarre, right? And it's only for me, apparently. At least the second emote after the peach is a wing for me. Oh, weird. And it's I can't like highlight it either. Can I copy paste it? What does that show up? Like, that I just copy and pasted what Fleecy said.
A statue of a knight holding a staff and a scroll.
Circle thing faces the moon thing? But it's... The moon phases one is like... Find the moon phases one. This is what the moon phases one.
A stone knight lay in full stone armor, blank eyes looking at the ceiling.
It's really bizarre. I was like, what is the joke? What is the joke that's happening here?
Carrying all that armor around must have been hard work.
It is hard work. I've done it. It's very hard work.
A huge stained glass window formed a magnificent centerpiece for its neighbors.
Titanium is a fantastic invention.
I didn't recognize the biblical story in it. I was a Sunday school dropout.
Drop out. Ask Jesus if he knows what your clown nose is. Hey, Jesus. Drug. Hey, what was it? Come hither. Ask St. Peter if he knows what your sewer tissue is. Hey, Peter. Hey, Peter. Hey. Doing this? We sewer diving?
Hey! Hey, you! What do you think you are doing? Leave that comer
Adventure game
alone.
protagonist stuff?
Now.
Hey, I got your sewer tissue right here.
Sorry, no harm intended.
You stay away from that.
The one thing he doesn't want me to do.
An architectural echo of the gallows that once used to stand here. In the middle of the square was a manhole. I wondered if there might be something relevant beneath street level.
Yeah, it's like, okay, just ignore him and do it anyways. Like, that's the thing about adventure games where it's just like, I hate it when there's just a person stopping you from doing something by telling you not to. Because in any real situation, you could just do the thing. Like, I could just go into that sewer grate and he's not gonna stop me. I mean, I guess he might call for backup or something, but like, it's a little bit more relevant with like that last one where I was the doctor and like I couldn't leave without making somebody check that guy's blood pressure. But, like, in any real scenario, you could just walk past that guy and just ignore that he's telling you not to. I think he's a sewer key on a sewer in front of a cop IRL. Probably not. But like, as far as the point and click adventure protagonist, I mean, you probably could. Say you're sewer maintenance guy, make it up.
There was no water to frolic about in, and the leaf mold that was collecting there just wasn't the same somehow. An ornate fountain stood in one corner of the square. I'd have to come by here in the summer to see it working.
Can't tell from the screen, but based on the cop's VA, he is not about 4 hours into his day drinking patrol shift. Sounds drunk as a skunk, yeah. No, I don't think he would go down the sewers to chase us.
An architectural... At the top of the stairs was a medieval church.
I didn't miss anything up here.
I didn't have time. A row of old... I thought of all those fur... That... Whoa!
Oh, it's such a delay on the whoa, too. Gotta be some... Maybe I just meet...
A statue of a knight holding a staff and a scroll. A statue... The statue had any secrets. It was concealing them pretty well. A huge arched window. Somehow it looked more modern than its neighbor. I didn't recognize the biblical story in it. I was a Sunday school dropout. A huge stained glass window formed a magnificent centerpiece for its neighbors. A stone... An
enormous window.
In comparison to its neighbor, it looked pretty plain.
Here.
A knight there in the company of his fellows. Biblical references engraved into the tomb edge to guide his way. I guess.
I guess.
I did.
I don't think there's... You're just... I go to the police office. I'd like to report a crime.
Excuse me.
What do you...
Have you ever heard of the Hashashin, Sergeant?
What was that?
The cult of the assassins.
What are you trying to say, Stobart?
The clown is a member of that cult.
Hash browns?
I see. And what proof do you have?
Proof? I arrived at my conclusion through logical deduction and...
Pseudo-intellectual people. Leave the investigation of crime to those who know best. The police.
Is Ross...
Yes?
Yes, I did.
One moment.
Rosso!
It's Stobart, monsieur. He insists on talking to you again.
Thank you, Moo. What now, monsieur?
New, okay. This, I guess.
No.
No.
What do you make of this white powder, Rosso?
It is plaster.
Say, you're good. So long.
Bye. Bye. Farewell. Oh, nice that it blacks out place. There. I'm still go back to the cafe. I can still go back there, so there must be a reason for it. Guy's gone. Did win the lottery. Maybe they rebuilt the cafe. Nope. Boarded up. Beep. We'll go down into the sewers. The hotel guy gonna come out? Can I go in the hotel now?
Hello again.
Yes, Inspector.
I have to be...
Good luck.
Can I take this car?
The door was... It looked like some kind of...
I don't know why I came back here. Let's leave and never come back. I have something to say. Oh no no.
You have left it very late, monsieur.
Late for what?
Anything. I am closing the museum soon. You wouldn't like to get locked in. I can tell you. Not in this gallery.
Why not?
It is haunted, monsieur.
Oh
You don't
no.
believe in ghosts, surely.
Oh, yes, I do. 7 years ago, a lad managed to hide in here. He'd made a bet with his friends, I suppose. When I found him in the morning, he was cold
as ice
and stiff as a board.
Well, what was the cause of death?
They said it was a brain tumor.
A haunted brain tumor.
There was a look of stark, desperate terror such as I have never seen before.
Scary.
And they all died horrible deaths. The end.
Forget it.
Forget it.
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie.
Georgie?
Have you ever heard of the Hashashin?
Why, yes, it was a radical Muslim sect whose name became synonymous with murder. It was formed in 11th century Persia, shortly before the Crusades.
At roughly the same time as the Templars.
Yes, they gave a new word to our language, assassini, the assassins.
Assassino.
How did the assassins get their name?
From the legend surrounding the secrets of their initiation rites. A young man who sought to join the sect was given hashish until he drifted into dreams. He awoke to find himself in a fabulous garden with everything he could wish for. The freshest water, the most delicious food, the choicest hash, and the most delectable women imaginable.
Cool. Do you have the address?
I haven't finished the story. There was a price to pay for this taste of paradise.
Wouldn't you just know it?
The young man
Always
would
a
wake
price.
the next day to find himself back in the real world. He was told that he'd been given a glimpse of the heaven reserved for holy martyrs. A heaven he would enjoy for eternity if he was willing to join the Hashashin.
Haunted brain tumors are the worst kind of betting tumors. Betting tumors.
How did the assassins operate?
Well, as I explained, the new recruits would be only too willing to die for the cause. They'd be instructed in the use of the dagger, poisons, and disguise. Then, the Grand Master of the sect would name an enemy of Allah.
And they'd stop at nothing to eliminate that enemy.
You got it. They were fearless and deadly.
Does the cult of the assassins still exist?
Take a look around at the world today. You tell me.
Doesn't answer my question.
I think you ought to know that the tripod is going to be stolen.
The Lochman tripod? No.
No.
It's true. I can give you a description of the thieves.
Before the supposed event has taken place?
I heard them planning the raid.
They're wasting their time. The tripod is protected by a state-of-the-art alarm system.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you.
Say I didn't warn you.
Why don't you loan the tripod to me for safekeeping?
Because I'd never see it again.
Well, don't you trust me?
It's not a question of trust, George. That tripod is hundreds of years old and extremely fragile.
I get your point. Do you have any use for this, Andre?
Shouldn't think so, Georgie.
Georgie?
Do you recognize this white powder, Andre?
Ah, cocaine.
No.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
Is it time?
No, monsieur.
Okay.
Okay, I won't do it.
High above me was a window.
In that window.
No, monsieur.
No, monsieur.
Okay.
Eh, no. No, monsieur. No.
No.
What's wrong?
You must not enter the exhibit.
I'm sorry.
You love it, no one cares that George manhandling the artifact. Yeah, the sarcophagus. They don't tell him not to touch it. They just tell him, stop.
The case contained the tripod shown on the map.
I can also, like, shove this thing around and no one seems to care.
No, monsieur.
Okay. Touching an object is rare and beautiful. Hi, Andre.
Hello.
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome.
Oops, if I go back to Lochmarn, because I can. Or notes missing somewhere in that banjo level. Oh, that's the worst. Can't go back. Haven't typed. Back to here. Maybe I talk to Nico. Hard to look up the notes too.
Hi.
Doesn't even say hi back.
Hello, George.
Oh, there we go.
Labino explained who the Hashashin were.
Yeah?
The cult of the assassins.
Oh, boy!
Oh boy, hash. Sentient toilet just ate pumpkin banjo. Bravo, Rare. Well done. Yeah. Oh,
Let's take another look at the manuscript. That's the gem that That's the tripod. There's a woman, but the reflection. The nights through my. There's a guy. There's a guy between them. Do you want to look after the...
No, George.
I have to go.
Okay.
Good luck. Good luck. Do you have anything new to say?
Oh, hi.
Hello, my handsome friend.
Have you seen anyone out here watching Mademoiselle Collard's apartment?
Yes, I have. A strange man, tall and thin as a broomstick. He kept his face hidden, but I saw his eyes peering from evil little slits.
How was he dressed?
A long brown raincoat with a hat.
Or like Humphrey Bogart?
Yes, but he didn't have Bogart's charisma. Besides, this guy looked like he needed a toilet. You never saw Bogart clenching his buttocks like that.
Never.
Would you like to shake my hand?
No, I wouldn't. I can see the future, remember?
What does this apparatus mean to you?
The last time I saw one of those, I was about to go to the operating theater. The doctor told me there was nothing to worry about.
Suddenly, I believe her, yeah.
Face.
How come?
I can see the future, remember?
Does this powder mean anything to you?
Cocaine.
No, it doesn't.
What do you make of this gem?
Very nice, chérie. A present for your girlfriend?
She's not my girlfriend.
Nonsense. You and her were made for each other.
What can you tell me about this tissue?
Nothing.
See you later.
That's right, monsieur. You will.
See the future.
There was no Through the grimy glass, what they were,
There we go. Okay.
It is closing time, Monsieur Lobineau.
Closing
Already?
time.
There just aren't enough hours in the day.
More than enough for me. I can't wait to get home and put my feet up.
Eh bien, see you tomorrow.
Good night, Monsieur.
Good time to take a short break. I'll be right back, everybody. BRB. Close the music. And we're back. Welcome on back, Fleecy. How was work? How was the rest of your shift? Just in time for us to stay overnight at the museum. Let's break some swords. Like hours pass. For Happy Hour Taco Tuesday. Uh-oh. It's Guido.
Hey, Guido! Look at this!
Quit fooling around, you moron! Get your
Crisis
ass
averted.
over here and bring that flashlight.
Okay, let's save here because it's probably a death scene, and I just go out and talk to them.
Oh, Guido!
What's the big idea, you
Ooh,
dummy?
a stir fry or whatever?
Shine the light down here.
The
I love
mummy!
stir fry or whatever.
It's come alive!
It's a mummy.
If that's a mommy, I'm glad I'm an orphan.
Ah ha 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 ha. Oh, shot him. Dead. Sometime later. Yeah, reuse the same animation. Sploosh. Unceremoniously shot and tossed off a bridge. Rip.
What the? Who's there?
Let's get out of here!
Shove. Ow. Knocked out. K.O. Who's that? Dick. Back in Nico's apartment.
And when I woke up, I was at the police station. Luckily, I managed to persuade Rosso I was innocent.
Poor Georges.
What a mess. I bungled the whole thing.
I
Bungle.
don't think so. You made a pretty good job of distracting those two crooks.
Yeah, but the killer got away with the tripod.
No, he didn't. He's not the only one who can dress up in costume.
You mean it was
Nico.
you who stole the tripod? Oh, hell, Nico. I could have been shot.
Those
shot
dogs
in
are
an
more
alternate
likely
timeline.
to shoot their own feet.
I just wish you'd told me your plans. We're supposed to be in this together. And how come you dressed up like a pantomime cat?
Don't
Nico.
search, Georgie, please.
Oh, rats. And don't call me Georgie.
Oh, I really thought you'd be pleased. After all, we've got the tripod. Aren't you going to try putting the gem on the tripod?
I guess so.
Too obvious.
Nothing happened.
Yeah.
The gem fits perfectly, but what does that prove?
Nico, you got some explaining to do.
Maybe the tripod has to be in a certain location.
There's nothing on the manuscript to indicate where, though, is there?
Oh, by the way, I had a visit from André Lobineau.
Oh, yeah. I hope you didn't mind me giving him your address.
And not
Not
telling
at
you or
all.
asking you.
It was lovely to see him again. He was over the moon when I showed him the manuscript. It's not often he gets that excited. He made a sketch of the knight's crest to take back to the museum. I believe he's identified the family who bear that crest.
I sure hope so. I have to go.
Already? You only just arrived.
Time and tide wait for no man.
Okay.
That's true.
I'll see you later.
Bye. Go sit here and write on the desk. So go back to the... Love how they're open after an attempted theft last night. Yeah, everything's like nothing happened.
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie.
What's with the long face?
Haven't you heard? The tripod was stolen.
Yeah.
No
Pity
kidding.
that.
I just don't get it. So many other treasures, and the thieves choose the tripod.
A modern-day alchemist, perhaps?
Who knows? There's no shortage of crazies in Paris. Hey, I visited Nicole's apartment.
Yeah, she told me you came by.
Ooh, quite a fine Georgie boy.
Ew.
I didn't expect anything quite so sexy.
Ew.
I hope you're referring to the manuscript.
Oui, of course.
What did you make of the manuscript?
It dates from the time of the Crusades.
We guessed that from the Templar seal.
It's a story and pictures like a modern-day comic book.
And?
What story does the manuscript tell?
I don't know. It was probably produced for the tourist market.
Tourists?
Oh, oui, pilgrims in their thousands on their way to Jerusalem. The tourist trade is nothing new, you know. It's been around for centuries. Ever since Joshua made a packet selling souvenir bricks from the walls of Jericho.
Have you deciphered any of the images on the manuscript?
There's very little I can be sure about. The slang of the bull could be a reference to Mithras.
Who's he?
A Persian god, almost as popular as Christ at one time. The only thing I can be sure of is the knight. He's Spanish.
How can you tell that?
The writing on the shield, the reference to Ave Maria.
Ave
No
Maria.
self-respecting knight from Northern Europe would have borne a coat of arms like that.
Can you identify the knight's coat of arms?
I already did, Georgie. He's a member of the De Vasconcelos family from the Costa Calida.
Were they famous?
No, they're not mentioned after the 15th century.
Oh.
The spotlight of history moved on. They're probably long dead.
Do you think the manuscript could be the map to the Templar treasure?
Frankly, no. That's too far-fetched. The manuscript is interesting enough and a rare find, but that's all.
Wouldn't it be terrific if it was a map, though? The treasure of the Knights Templar.
A romantic notion, Georgie, but extremely improbable.
He's no fun. What do you think of this tripod?
Oh, Andre,
Oui?
what would you say if I told you I knew who'd taken the tripod?
I'd call the police and have them arrested.
That's what I thought.
Who was it?
Oh, I don't know, really. It was just a hypothetical question.
That's too bad. If I could get my hands on the thief, I'd wring his neck.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
Pardon me.
What do you think about
Oui,
this
monsieur?
tripod?
Oh, it's you. You're not going to try to hide in that closet again, are you?
No.
Do you recognize this tripod?
It is vaguely familiar.
I should think it is.
Very similar to the one which we used to have here at the museum. In fact,
That's what I thought.
but this is obviously a poor copy.
Obviously.
Right. I hear your tripod was stolen.
Nothing travels faster than bad news. It is true. It happened last night. I always said that alarm was no good.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Thanks for your help.
Thanks for your help. Aunt Fasson. Oh, there's a clown. Uh-oh, that's not good.
I had no desire to talk to the crowd.
Why not? Fuck the clown.
Hey,
You with the balls.
Balls.
Oui?
Look, a red nose.
Oh, you say, whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo.
Have you seen this man before?
No.
Feast your eyes on this.
Incroyable. Is it real?
I think so.
Some people believe that great gems always have curses upon them.
Oh, that's garbage. Although, now that I think about it, both of the people who had this before me disappeared in mysterious circumstances.
That's true.
And the guy who was supposed to get this was shot and then murdered in his hospital bed. Do you want it?
No, thank you.
Does this lab pass mean anything to you?
You work in a lab.
No, try again.
You steal lab passes?
No.
Oh.
Well, not as a habit. This was a special case.
He's got you there.
This gadget is a sewer key.
I do not want it. Thank you.
Well, I'm not selling it. I just wanted your opinion.
It is hardly my area of expertise.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
You smoke?
No, I don't.
In that case, it means nothing to me.
Does this plaster interest you?
Okay.
Well,
forget it. Forget that I asked.
Yeah.
What do you think of this?
It is a medical device, oui?
Oui. Yes. It didn't seem right to fry somebody's palm when they make their living with their hands.
Come on, George.
Does this grease paint mean anything to you?
It looks like one of mine, or at least another jongleur.
Or a clown?
Mais naturellement, a clown.
Hardly a breakthrough. I've got a medieval tripod.
And my Uncle Claude has hemorrhoids. So what?
What do you know about the Knights Templar?
Le Templier? Ah, their last Grand Master, Jacques du Molay, was burnt on an island in the Seine in 1314.
Wow. You're pretty well educated for a juggler.
No, monsieur. I read it on that board over there.
How did you learn to be a juggler?
Juggler? What is this juggler?
What's
It's
a juggler?
You juggle, that makes you a juggler.
No, I am a jongleur.
A jongleur? What's that?
He's the jongleur.
Mon Dieu. A jongleur is an artist, a master of the contragravitic aeroballetic mysteries. In centuries past, the courts of the crowned heads of Europe had the jongleurs, witty, erudite men to whom the monarchs turned in their hours of need.
Jongolo!
Let me get this straight. Our enemies are at the borders, plague ravages the land, and the peasants are revolting. Thank God we've got Chuckles the Jongler to throw his balls around. I don't think so. That juggling doesn't look so difficult.
Oh,
Jongolo.
It does not, does it not? Perhaps
Juggalo.
you feel you could do better, no?
I'll give it a try.
Be my guest.
I had no idea what I was doing. But this guy was obviously an idiot, so how difficult could it be?
Obviously a juggalo.
A lot more difficult than I'd thought. That's how difficult. Still, it was my big chance to be derided by complete strangers.
Hey, Jack and all shades. Glad to join in to hear about Chuckles Balls. That's right. That's what we're here for.
Not so easy after all, is it?
No, I guess not.
This is Broken Sword's version of Ace Attorney's ladder/step ladder.
Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Hey!
Hi. What are you gonna do? Arrest me?
Sorry, no.
You
Hello again, officer.
Hello again, monsieur.
What do you think of the juggler?
Ah, he is excellent, most watchable.
But he's blocking the thoroughfare and obstructing traffic.
What traffic?
So, he is amusing. The traffic isn't. If he wants to block it, who am I to say no?
You're a cop.
Ah, oui. So I am. Ah.
Figured that out, did you,
well,
George?
So you're not gonna do anything about this guy?
No.
He probably doesn't even have a license.
Ah, a license. This I had not considered.
So what are you gonna do?
The instant I return to the station, I shall check.
Return
Another
to the
8 hours.
station? Why not just ask him?
And spoil his concentration? What kind of a barbarian do you take me for? Ah, you are a clown.
Do I look like a clown?
No, although you juggle like one. Now, if I'd known you were a clown, it would have been amusing. And not a humiliation for you.
What do you mean?
Whoever heard of a plainclothes clown?
He had a point. So you're saying that if I juggle badly with a red nose, I'd be the king of comedy. But if I juggle badly without it...
You look like a pathetic loon. Oui, monsieur. You have it.
You'll have it.
What do you know about medieval ironmongery? Have a look at this
Ironmongery.
little baby.
A tripod. What is it for?
You mean you don't know?
No, monsieur. Nor do you, I think.
I'll see you around.
Oui, monsieur. I'll be there.
Anything different up here? Might be a new person. Medieval ironmongery.
I do.
Come hither. Oji. Medieval fishmongery? Yeah, it's like fishmongery, but iron instead of fish.
It was a simple but elegant tripod made of metal, with traces of colored enamel still visible in places.
But I know nothing about medieval fishmongery. Making ice cubes. Anyone want some? Fresh ice cubes. Get them while they're cold. Need to make some. Can you send me the ice cube recipe, Fleecy?
Hi again.
Oui? What is it this time?
Look,
Oh, you...
Did I go through everything?
I've got a medieval tripod.
And my uncle...
Oh yeah, I did go through all these.
I'd like to have another try at juggling, please.
You have gone on a crash course, perhaps?
No, I just had an insight into presentation.
Huh?
Allow me to demonstrate. The balls, please.
If you insist on completing your humiliation, monsieur.
Okay, now for my secret weapon.
Oh, the clown knows. I see. Ah!
The juggler was speechless with rage. You could have mistaken him for a mime. And without a word, he collected his balls and left in a fury.
Crazy.
Hey! You forgot one of your balls! Hey! But he
Free
didn't
ball.
hear. Better still, deprived of his entertainment, the gendarme decided maybe he ought to do some policing for a change.
Oh, that's funny. He finally decides to leave after that. Email me an ice cube. Oh, sure, I leave that recipe beside where I write down all my passwords. Yeah, that's a good place for it. George is a clownish prodigy. He is. He should have, instead of going to school for being a lawyer, he should have gone to clown college. All right, I hope you guys don't mind if I just go into the sewers real quick. Solid sewer opening animation there. Yeah, this game has very fluid animation. We're in the sewers. Second time in the game that we've been in the sewer.
The hook was held rigidly by the tightly wound chain. There was a handle in the boat that fed out chain with a hook on the end. A hook dangled from the end of a heavy-duty chain.
Extended. A chain. We ruin the juggler's livelihood to enter a sewer balance out us improving that sewer worker's life by convincing him to win the lottery or whatever. Karma. Yeah, exactly.
There were 3 arches, each with an inscription. The wall had flaked, and anything once written on it had long since gone. The inscription was hard to read, but I made out Templier and something about innocence.
No bad deed goes unpunished, deed. Bad deed.
Close up, I could see a faded inscription. My medieval French isn't much, but the few words I understood seemed to say, "This is where the gallows used to stand." Maybe.
Attach the hook to the thing.
The inscription was hard.
Do you have any medieval French? Probably none.
On the boat was a winching machine.
You have bad enough deed to rescue the Neats, Templar, Neats.
On the boat, a weird little boat lay tied up. I guess they used it to get maintenance crews around. Either that or the Phantom of the Opera was
The Phantom of the Opera is here, inside the sewers. Da 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 da. Red ball.
It was the bright red ball I'd got from the juggler.
Jongler. Drug. It moves to New Orleans. Love never dies. That moved.
There were 3 arches. No way.
No way.
The inscription, I wondered what. The inscription was undecipherable. The plaster had cracked and was falling away. I wonder... Hey! That's hollow! It was time for some brutal destruction.
Ash.
I'd poked a hole in an historical site. If any
That's great,
archaeologists came by, they'd lynch me for this. Close up, I could see the plaster was thinner where I'd broken through, and behind it were some cogs and a lever.
Oh, the
Here
lever.
goes. Hey, cool. Inside the hole, I could see one of the cogs had come loose and jammed the mechanism solid.
It is frightful. For so delightful.
On the boat.
Winch it up. Winchy. We did it.
The door mechanism was trashed.
Whose fault is that? Go down here. Yeah, here, I guess. Cave wall.
I could hear voices from the lit area. This was it. The conspiracy was revealed. Okay, nobody move. I'm making a citizen's arrest. At last, I had them. I could see the fear in their eyes as their little scheme came to pieces. You're all going away for a very long time. And you can just drop those guns. You're impressing nobody.
What? R.I.P. The death scenes in this are so funny. Then George died. Wait, what was I supposed to do there? The tourists, yeah, they're just chilling. The clown's gone and they're just hanging out. Yeah, not die. Not die, step one.
Hey, it was...
Poke. Can I do this to the other ones too? Hey, should we say something about the guy going to the sewer?
Nothing hollow there.
That pipe sound from the game, or yeah, I think it's from the game. Maybe I've got bad pipes. Maybe I should get my pipes checked out. Maybe I should call a plumber.
That sounded pretty solid.
That sounded pretty solid. Pull the lever.
Close up and behind. Here goes. Hey.
Yoink. Anywhere else to go?
At the bottom of the steps, I could see a glow. It seemed a good moment to be cautious.
I love how that's your hint that you're gonna die if you go down that way. Oh, there was something to look at here.
There was a crack in the wall. Through it, I could see a glimmer of natural light.
In the beginning was the end.
An end wrought by our enemies began our darkness.
In the end will be a beginning.
An end to our enemies heralds our new day.
Report.
The military establishments are in flux. The end of the Cold War has left them with no clear goal and as obvious targets for budgetary cuts. We have successfully promoted a sense of betrayal in the upper echelons. They feel that the politicians have cast them adrift. The pattern is emerging. Our time is now.
Good. Mademoiselle?
Like a meeting of the Patriots.
Governments are giving the corporations more respect than their own citizens. A groundswell of dissatisfaction and dissidence is growing. The corporations are becoming too large and complex for their own executives to control them. A blind belief in market forces is accelerating this trend the world over. The pattern is emerging. Our time is now.
The global population's belief in those that govern it has never been lower. We have inculcated a sense of immediacy and action over forethought and planning in all the major governments. They are acting on hasty decisions that cannot be completed or revoked without appearing foolish. The pattern is emerging. Our time is now.
Excellent.
Excellent.
The tired old governments are dying a slow death from their own incompetence and our machinations.
Knight's wearing business attire?
The millennium is almost upon us, and everything is in place for the rise of our new order. Almost. Professor, where is the broken sword?
The broken sword?
As we discussed last time, with the loss of the manuscript, our search is as a corollary hindered.
And as discussed last time, you have been furnished with a dramatically increased budget. What have you been doing with our money, Professor?
We are working on the principle that the
broken
Templars,
sword?
that is to say, our predecessors.
Hold on. These are the Templars?
Must have left a trail when they were hiding the clues to the sword of Baphomet's location. I have a small army of historians and archaeologists ferreting out that trail.
I trust these historians and archaeologists are more trustworthy than your friend Pegram.
That was the guy who was in the bar.
Was loyal. He tried to protect the Lockmarn gem when the Hashashin came near.
And failed. And don't call that Syrian maniac the Hashashin.
Hashashin.
He's an assassin. Plain and simple.
What do you think
That's not what he believes. He actually thinks.
Silence! Do I have to remind you that we have a sacred duty? A trust? When Philippe attempted to destroy the Order, we lost the sword and our power with it. Now we have the opportunity to reforge it. But time is short. We need results, not petty bickering, not excuses. Now, Professor Baphomet.
Yes, of course. My apologies.
Gosh, the
We
news
will
has
find
game got really
Baphomet
weird when the random
and the
American lawyer
sword,
showed up.
manuscript
Exactly.
or no. We have already found another element actually within Paris.
Excellent. What is it?
Well, we're not exactly sure at present.
Ha!
But I have my best people working on it. You would do well not to criticize others, Eklund. At least I have not murdered one of our own.
Of course. That guy was the bogus doctor in the hospital.
Marquet was a liability. Eklund dealt with him on my orders.
I beg your pardon, Grandmaster. I did not mean to.
He's the Grand
Have
Master.
you any good news for us, Professor?
Yeah, literally.
We already know 3 of the elements. We know that Klausner had obtained the lens before he vanished.
Where was he?
Syria. We know that he arrived, but after that, nothing.
The assassin.
I fear so. It's a shame. Klausner was a good operative.
Guess I should leave.
There was a crack in the through it.
This will be our last meeting in person until we locate the sword of Baphomet. I hope that I don't need to emphasize the importance of finding it. Without it, our endeavors come to nothing. With the sword reforged, we will have the power to sweep the stage of all opposition. The new millennium will belong to us. The next time that we meet, it will be to become the princess of this world!
Dramatic. Weird that I had to look again to see that. Alright, now I can safely go down there, I think. Here we are, born to be kings. When one being to become the princess of the world.
There was a large circle marked out on the floor with a stump in the middle. Around the circle, I could see words inlaid into the stone.
Princes of the universe, these guys need to be more ambitious to serve Queen. It's true.
On the circle's circumference were the Templar seal and 2 Latin phrases. Non omnis moriar and clarior e tenebris. I shall not die completely, the brighter from the darkness. In the middle of the circle, was a stump of stone, a shaft of daylight from the world above lancing down to touch it.
Yeah, I wonder what we're supposed to put here. The ball. The nose. Maybe the shocker? Fish. Red herring?
The light, falling from above, struck the gem and scattered in 5 neat rays, and each ray picked out a letter. Starting from the seal, I could read M-A-R-I-B. Marib. Now all I had to do was figure out what the heck that meant.
Back in Nico's apartment. There she is. Right where we left her.
Nico, I've seen them.
The Lolly-Lule-Lo.
The Templars. I spied on their meeting in the catacombs.
And you saw the Knights Templar?
I saw a bunch of guys masquerading as Templars.
Oh, this isn't the couch this time.
They're after something called the Sword of Baphomet. The bogus doctor was there, the guy who killed Marquet. The manuscript is the key, just as we thought. It shows the way to the broken sword, whatever that is.
And how does the assassin fit into all these?
He's out to stop them. These Neo-Templars, they're men and women in influential positions. Don't you see? Plantar was one of them. The assassin killed him for the manuscript, to stop them finding the sword.
But now we have got the manuscript.
Yes.
So, how do they hope to find the sword?
I don't know. They said something about a lens and a guy called Klausner who's gone to Syria. But they didn't seem to realize the significance of the very site of their meeting. You see, after they'd gone, I discovered a stone pedestal and a carved inscription. I set up the gem on the tripod, directly below a beam of light. The gem split the beam and lit the letters M-A-R-I-B.
Marib is a village in Syria.
Well, there
and
you
the
go.
Neo-Templars are ahead of us. Klausner beat me to it.
You're not thinking of going there yourself, are you?
Why not?
These guys are crazy and dangerous. That reminds me, you should leave the gem here.
Okay, what about the tripod?
I'll send it back to Andre, anonymously.
He's really comfy.
Do you think I should go to Marib?
Syria is a long way, Georges.
Yeah, but I've apparently got tons of money for plane tickets. Alright, I think that's a good place to stop. I guess I owe Squid a Coke. Victory! Yeah, I think I know what happened. I never actually have played past this point. I think I played like a single chapter thing or something. I don't know. Maybe I played a demo or something and it ended at that point. I feel like I have this idea that the game's way shorter than it is. Maybe I just stopped playing and forgot about it or something. I don't know. Game's way longer than I remember. Or some plaster Paris. Yeah, that would be it. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your evening. And I will be back on tomorrow. I'll do some Keymailer stuff.
Hey, I'm Hiccup Jim. I finally found you. Let's race, Splunge. I won't let you go.
Hiccup Jim's not going to let us go. Alright, let's go raid Red Mage Dove. They're doing their shuffler. Ow, ow, ow. They're doing a shuffler based off of Smash Brothers 64, but they're all the games that are the characters are using Smash 64 from. So like for Metroid, there's Super Metroid, and for Yoshi, there's Yoshi's Island, and Kirby is Kirby 64. So it's all the games that the Smash 64 game characters would be in. That's fun. And then a Smash 64 is in. Yeah, it's a pretty neat idea for a shuffler. I like it. Alrighty, thanks everybody. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!